Hey y'all, it's Nana here. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's so lovely to have you. And if you're coming back, so happy that you're back. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Thank you so much. Sorry, hey. If you get the reference, you get it. If you don't, I'm sorry, I guess. This video is going to be my sophomore advice, and it's going to be split into 5 parts: academics, self-care, social appearance, and extracurriculars. If you watched the freshman one, you probably noticed that I added one more segment. I should have added it to my freshman also, but not gonna lie, it wasn't even in my mind. But I did give some advice that were kind of under self-care. If you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my notes. It's not really notes, it's just my little bullet points. Okay, we're gonna start with academics because we're in school to learn. We go to school to learn, so you gotta start from the top and then go down to the bottom. The main reason why we go to school, and then reasons why we should go to school, and just how to make school better. First thing on the academics list is to keep your grade up. If you are a sophomore and you did horrible freshman year, and I don't mean horrible, oh my gosh, just straight failing. If you did fail, it's okay, boo. I don't judge. But if it's you're used to getting certain grades and then your grades worsened, don't worry. Your hopes aren't lost. First thing I'll give you to keep your grade up is studying. I personally, up until this year, I was I don't know how to study. I don't need to study. Studying is useless. I pass my classes without studying anyway, so why do I need to study? Right. So let me tell you something. Studying will save you, and it will also change your life. And I don't mean studying all the material the day of. I mean you finish learning something one day, and if you don't get as much practice time in class, that same day, if y'all get homework, do not chat GPT it, do not goth AI it, do not question AI it. What else do y'all use? What else do we use? Just don't use AI to answer your homework. Instead, use it to actually practice, especially if the teacher is only giving the grade as completion grade, or if they're only giving it, if they're not even grading it at all, but they give you homework. Make sure you practice. And if they don't give you practice sheets, find them online. Just search up whatever topic it is that y'all are going over, and just search it up. Just search it up. Just search it up. I promise you have so many documents. Some of them you have to pay for them, but there's a few options that are free on there. Also, I recommend investing in Quizlet Plus. Yeah, I know Quizlet used to be free. I used to be a Quizlet beast. I was always on Quizlet. I'm telling you, before quarantine, Quizlet was 100% free. When I tell you I'm gonna do a test, boom, Quizlet. Oh, Quizlet, yup. Practice games, Quizlet. Because there's Quizlet and then there's Quizlet Live, or is it Quizzes, whatever. Either way, use all those quiz apps. I'm talking Blookit, Quizzes, Quizlet, Canva Live, but that one's under your teacher, but you can make one too. But yeah, just use all your resources. Okay, next, do not give up. I know it's gonna feel hard, especially second year. I'm yeah, you just started high school, but for me personally, my second semester of sophomore year was way harder than my first semester because I feel we had more work second semester than first semester, which is weird because you should get used to first semester should be the same amount of work as second semester, so that way you're used to it. So if they know they want to give a lot of work second semester, they should just start it straight off first semester so you can get used to it. But if not, you got this. Don't give up. The third thing that I have to say for this one is to ask questions in class. And I know you're probably wondering, well, Nana, what if my question sounds dumb? What if they laugh at me? What if the teacher thinks I'm stupid? Well, boo, it doesn't matter. Who cares? They're not gonna say it to your face anyways, and if they do laugh, they're clearly in class for the wrong reasons. Because I promise you, if they had a question too and they were wondering something, they're probably thinking to themselves, I wonder this. But I don't get this. But they're too scared to ask the question. So you asking the question technically makes you better than them, if that makes it easier for you to ask questions. Okay, second part is self-care. I actually want to talk about this second because like you need to know how to balance yourself and your academics. If you feel like your mental health is declining or you need a day off of school, go ahead and take that day off. Now, this is not your little excuse to just skip school and not go to school. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about maybe one day off per grading period, or if you want to be exempt. I don't know what y'all's like final exempt policy is for high schoolers, but for us, you can't have more than 3. So maybe 1 per grading period, or just make sure you have an excused absence. Like, I don't know what your excused absence policy is, but make sure you have an excused absence, because it's like after a few of them, it stops counting, but use them up. Use them up. Like, if you need a doctor's note, go to your pediatric. I don't know, maybe they'll be cool enough to help you out and be like, oh yeah, sure, boo, I got you. Let me write you a little note, you know? But it just depends. Don't say I told you, because I didn't tell you. Boom. So invest in hobbies. I feel like it's a good investment. Like, you're never gonna be bored. Like, I'm telling you, hobby max. Like, walking can be an hobby. Maybe not sleeping. I used to say my hobby was sleeping back when people used to ask me, but now like I have a few things. I like journaling sometimes. I also like sewing and like hands-on crafts, like gluing things together and stuff and such, and also editing. It's fun sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like, and then there's times where I'm like in flow state and I'm like, yeah. So there's another one. Hobbies are a good way to get your mind off of just school in general and just like start afresh. Like, invest at least 1 hour a weekend every single week or every other week, or at least once a month, to invest in like your hobbies, because I feel like it's a good way to start over, because you do something you love and then boom, you're fired up and ready to start a new week, or boom, you're fired up to start a new month, or boom, you're fired up to start a new day, you know? And then next thing is journaling. Journaling can be an hobby, but it's also, I personally recommend it because it's a good way to get everything off your mind. Like just dump it all. Like, and if you feel like you're not writing enough, do a voice journal. Like, you have a voice memo app on your phone, or do video diaries if you feel like you don't want to write. And the last thing that I have to say is solo dates, and this can be anything from just going on a walk for an hour, 2 hours around your neighborhood or around the city. You can do like a little staycation by yourself, so you don't necessarily have to go to an hotel, but you can like just do a whole day where you're just like exploring the city, if you have the funds for it, or if your parents are open to investing in that. Another thing could be just like taking 30 minutes on a Friday or 2 hours on a Friday just to wind down, watch your favorite show, comfort movies, something, while eating your favorite snack or making you a new dish or something, dancing, what else, playing like solo games. I don't have any in my head right now, but I'm sure there's some solo games out there. And that's it for the self. Let's get into the social life. Let's get into the social life. I know high school can be hard. I don't think my friends are the right ones for me. I don't know if I want to be in this relationship anymore. I low-key want a boyfriend. Let's talk about it. Before anything, if it's possible for you to transfer and you feel like your school isn't for you, go ahead and transfer, because you've already experienced it for 1 year. Go ahead and transfer, boo. Because after sophomore year, after first semester of junior year, you're really gonna ruin like your GP, your ranking. Because if you move to a new school senior year, if you don't care, so be it. But if you move to a new school senior year, it's gonna mess with your ranking, especially if like you're like top of the class, you know, like maybe top 20, top 50. I don't know how many people go to your school, but or like are in your cohort. But yeah, if you were to move to a different school, let's say you were 10th place at your current school, end of junior year or mid junior, like end of junior year, top 10, you're 10, right? You move to a new school, the students, not saying they're smarter, but maybe it's easier for them to get higher grades, or they just like their curriculum is easier in some way, so, or just like the teachers are better, so the students perform better. 10, and then you move down to 20. That's really gonna affect, like, especially if you're doing academic scholarships and stuff, if you are looking into scholarships, that's gonna be really bad. I also need to start doing that too, because this is my last year, and if I don't want to stay in the city, I gotta work hard. But yeah, also start making your college list right now and your scholarship list before I even get into social. I totally forgot about that. Start making your college lists and your scholarship list. You don't really have to know what you want to major in at the moment, but just like have schools in mind and make sure you write them down, because I did have schools in mind sophomore year, freshman year, but I don't remember them, and right now I'm only looking at one school. Yeah, imagine how that is. Be careful who you hang out with, because you are who you hang out with. You are the people that you surround yourself with. You can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. And what I mean by that is, like, that's a famous quote. Like, it's really trending right now. But what that quote means, if you never got it, is you cannot change the people that you're currently hanging out with, because it's hard to change a person, but it's easier to just remove yourself and meet somebody new. I hope that was a good explanation. So you can't change the people that you surround you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. Yeah. Stay out of drama. If you feel like the people around you are the ones that are bringing drama into your life, cut them off. Like, I'm being so blunt. Cut them off. Because that drama that they're dragging you in you are going to be sacrificing your mental health. You're going to be sacrificing your peace of mind for stuff that don't even have anything to do with you, but it's all for the sake of protecting my friend. Like, it was like, okay, we're close friends, or like, yeah, we're friends, and you want to defend your friend. Yeah, I get that. But like, it was like every single week there's something new, or it seems like they always have a problem with somebody. Run, boo, because you're gonna be the next victim. They're gonna have a problem with you now. I'm so serious. You better run. If there's anyone who you think you want to take in as adopt, let's see, adopt. If there's anyone you want to adopt as your long-term friend, invite them to hang out outside of school. Hang out, visit each other's houses if your parents allow it. Go out on friend dates, to a park. You don't even have to spend money. Just go to a public park, play. If you have a ball, grab a soccer ball, go to a soccer field, get you a volleyball, go to a sand volleyball, like at the park, if you have a community park. Go to the pool together if the pool is open. Like, just something to get that quality time in and get to know them better outside of school. Because I promise you, most of these people, their personnel at school is not the same as outside of school. Like, I'll tell you for sure, my personnel outside of school is so different from my school. I'm working on it. Relationships. But he's so cute. I'm not against relationships. Go ahead, boo. If you think you can juggle it with your social life and schoolwork, family time, your other responsibilities. If you notice that it's taking a toll on you, go ahead and end it, boo. Don't even try to drag it out. Just end it. Oh, he cheated on me. Done. Oh, he did this after I already told him I don't like when he does that. Gone. He's trying to have with me when I told him I was waiting for marriage. Gone. He's low-key rushing me into things I don't want to do. Gone. I'm telling you, like, you can't, because how the boundaries that you set right now are the ones that you're going to carry into your adulthood. Now, coaches don't play. Coaches don't play, right? Coaches don't play. So, I don't really have actual experience, but based on what I've seen, this is my advice, okay? And if you've been in a relationship and you've experienced something, you know what I'm talking about. So let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments. I know I am, so you don't even have to leave one if you don't want to. Yeah. Next is your parents. Don't go to school looking a hot mess. Look at me right now. If you're a black girl and you think your natural hair is a hot mess, work on yourself. You got deeper problems to solve, bigger fish to fry, because boo, your natural hair is chic, it's elegant, it's clean, it's put together, it's all of the above. You know what Casey said? You are the blueprint. Like, you can do so much with your hair, like straighten it, put it into not weird shapes, but fun shapes, 2 little puffs, do whatever, experiment with your hair, dye it, girl, who cares? Like, hair grows back. But don't take that advice from me, because I will never dye my hair. That's a lie. Maybe I will, like the natural color, but I wouldn't like do it like a lot, because later on you start to regret it. Because at one point, some people don't, but at one point you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I wish I never did that. Like, now my hair is breaking, or oh my gosh, my hair broke so much, I wish I never did that. But experiment with your hair. Your natural hair isn't a hot mess. Just because you don't got your edges done don't mean your hair is a mess. Okay, boo? Keep that in mind. Not even at the back. Keep it at the front, so that way you remember. Anyways, back to not looking a hot mess. I don't want to see you wearing, just like, when someone looks a hot mess, I don't know. When I dress to school looking bummy as hell, not myself, like, I don't wear this, but because I'm not feeling so good, I'm wearing this. I feel even worse. Like, the whole day I feel even worse. Like, it feels like my day just like starts off here and then just like, yeah. So look like you want to be there, even if you don't. Like, I don't want to be at school, but I still make myself look presentable, especially as a black girl, because at my school they stereotype people. So if you go to school looking a hot mess, they're gonna label you as a ghetto black girl. Not that I give a damn, because I don't care. That's tough. But just yeah, there's that. If you want to wear makeup to school, go ahead and do it. There's people that are gonna tell you, I think it's too much. You shouldn't be wearing makeup to school in high school, especially as a sophomore or as a freshman. Or, I don't know, I can't ever put that much effort into school. Well, guess what, boo? This ain't your life, 1. And 2, you ain't me, okay? Just, every time they say that, just remember that. They're not you, and this is not their life. Like, that's why you can never do it, because you're not me. Like, we can tell. Thank you. Just like have a signature look, not gonna lie. Like, you don't have to have makeup on all the time. Just like keep your eyebrows done. Now, my eyebrows ain't done right now because I'm growing them out so I can get them maybe professionally done before school if I do get a job. If not, I'm gonna do it myself again. I never cared. keep your eyebrows done. Maybe always put on lip liner, maybe don't. Make sure your lips are always moisturized. Look at me. This, I've had this for a month now. I don't know what caused it, but I think it's from stress, because the same thing happened to me last year, but it was on my bottom lips and it was like right here. Yep. I don't know what causes it, but it pops up like at the end of the year. This is the second year of it happening. And it's always like May into June, or April into May. Maybe it's the weather changing. Probably is. Anyways, off topic. Another way to look put together. Oh, and you don't have to wear makeup to school. If you are a no makeup girly, please stick to that. Well, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. But if you feel like you don't want to do makeup to school, girl, don't do makeup to school. Don't stress yourself out. Because that's another thing that you have to invest time in. And if you feel like you don't want to commit to that, girl, that's fine. Like, do your makeup outside of school. You don't have to do it at school. Like, just like having your brows done and having your lips moisturized 24/7 is good enough. And if you're a lash girl, do your lashes, boo. I was a mix of everything. Yeah. Bare face with lashes, full face with lashes, full face with mascara, full face, no lashes, no mascara. Yeah, I did whatever I felt like, because who's gonna say something? Literally nobody said anything, and if they did say something, it was a compliment. So there's that. Next is invest in some two-piece sets, because I feel like that's a good way of staying or looking put together, even if like you don't feel it. Let's say you were running out of time, you don't have time to choose your outfits. Another way to just like knock that out the park is choosing your outfit the night before school. Now, I'm never gonna do that because I never cared and I don't give a damn, and I'm just not gonna do it. But have two-piece sets for days that you're running out of time, days where you feel like you just can't put in the effort to pick out an outfit. Like, it's the easiest way to look put together. It's the easiest way to not feel a hot mess. Like, oh my gosh, I got my little two-piece on, I look so cute, so yeah, I'm also gonna be investing in those, because I realized last year that sometimes picking an outfit is time consuming. I'm not gonna say it's a waste of time, because at the end of the day, I feel a lot better when my outfits look like coordinated. But sometimes I just wish that I spent less time choosing my outfits, There's that. Another thing for appearance, this isn't really appearance, but stay on top of your hygiene, please. No one wants to be smelling like onions at the crack of dawn, or 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever time you start school. No one wants to be smelling onions as they walk by you, or as you walk by them early in the morning, or even later in the day. Thank you. I need to find a new deodorant, because thank goodness we're out of school, but it seems like the one that I use is starting to not work, so I need to change it again. Now for the last
let's go.
Whoa. Now for the last segment, extracurriculars. So guys, here's the part that we've been waiting for. How do I have fun during the school year? I have the answer for you. Drum roll, please. Joining clubs. Not gonna lie, it really depends on the club that you join. For freshman year, I didn't join any clubs. There was only one that I knew of, technically, and it was Key Club, which is a volunteer-based club, and it's student-led for the most part. But it never happened because they couldn't find a sponsor, or the sponsors weren't enough. So we only had like one meeting, and then they called it quits. Yeah. Okay, cool. So sophomore year, I joined, I think, 4 or 5 clubs. I joined JK Livin', which is a teenage mental health awareness club. It really helped me, not gonna lie. We went on like field trips on the weekends. It was really nice. I joined ASA, which is African Student Association, and it was just a way for me to like keep in touch with my culture during the school year, I guess. And I really learned a lot through that club. I learned how to be two-faced, not in like a oh my gosh I hate her and then boom, but I just learned how to get along with people despite the fact that we don't actually get along, if that makes sense. So I learned how to put our personal away and separate the personal and the, I guess, business, right? I joined Key Club, which I already said what it is, and I joined book club, but I didn't continue it because it just wasn't my taste. What else did I join? I can't remember, but I think there's one more I joined. But those are the ones that I remember, and they helped me a lot. I don't know. It was a way of not going home early and actually getting to maybe give back to my community, or just like connect with people outside of just going to our day-to-day class. You know, like people that I probably would have never known went to the school. I got to meet them through the clubs. If you feel like there isn't a club that is to your interest, you can create one. It's gonna look really good on your college resume also. Well, not college resume, but your resume to apply to college, your HighSchool resume. It's just like a way of showing colleges that, hey, I did this. You know, like I noticed that this wasn't here, so then I did it, or I created it, or I started it, or something, you know? Like it, yeah, it really just puts you in a good place. Another thing is joining sports. If you feel like you're an athletic person, or you just want a way to keep your body in tune, just like, you know, body tea, body matcha, body ogi, body everything, join sports. Like, easy way. Like, maybe y'all have after school practice, workouts, or even during the school day, mostly during the school day. Like, maybe your after school workouts aren't required, but the in school is. Boom, you got that workout in. Boom, you got your reps in for the week, for the day. You're all set. Your body's gonna be tea by summer, so you don't have to worry about getting that summer body if you actually put in the work. That's all I really have for this video. If there were anything that you feel like you were wondering and I didn't answer, go ahead and comment it down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. For some reason my voice is leaving, but I'm glad I got to go through this video before it even started, whatever this is. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. If you're a sophomore watching this video, I wish you luck on your journey. You got this, and don't forget to have fun and take care of yourself. And I love you guys. Bye bye.